Do you watch Game of Thrones? Bet you don't know that it's just as popular in North Korea as it is here. And why is that important? Well, I think that pop culture is crucial to a winning strategy in countering the North Korean regime. See this? Just a simple USB. Now these get smuggled into North Korea, loaded with everything from Game of Thrones to entire Korean versions of Wikipedia. This is a window to the outside world. So how does that window factor into the future of North Korea? We have 4 different strategies we can employ to bring this decades-old crisis to an end. The first strategy is to talk with the regime. But if the regime doesn't have the intention of getting rid of its weapons of mass destruction, this engagement is futile. The second strategy is to sanction North Korea into submission. The drawback to this option is that the regime could pass on the sanctions burden on its own people. The third option is to strike North Korea militarily, risking a war that could kill millions. Who wants that? But there is a fourth option: empowering the North Korean people. In today's North Korea, North Koreans no longer get their basic needs met by the regime. Food markets are flourishing, and NGOs provide medical and educational services. Well, same goes for information. These USB keys mean that North Koreans can watch the next episode of Game of Thrones pretty much when we do. The more North Koreans watch programming that isn't propaganda from the regime, the more they are likely to start thinking for themselves. There's a reason why a show like Game of Thrones is illegal in North Korea. With its themes of revolt and dissent, it could be dangerous to the regime.
What we do to our enemies.
We can't forget that North Korea still has political concentration camps. However, independence from the regime will correct the accountability imbalance the North Korean people have towards their masters. So what can Canadians do halfway around the world? Well, the first thing we can do is start supporting our NGOs and government to reach out to the North Korean public directly. Canada is in a unique position. We're not seen as an enemy, as the Americans are. As Canadians, these are areas where both our government and individual citizens can be involved. As a solution, this option takes patience. The North Korean public will not gain the upper hand overnight. However, given the massive risks of the other available solutions, empowering the North Korean public could provide the country the soft landing it desperately needs. Maybe, just maybe, we can help shape the future of North Korea, one USB key at a time.